Hey, welcome back for another video with Casa Motley. Today we're going to be reviewing the Govee Smart Path Lights. As always, disclaimer, I was chosen by Govee to test these lights. I do get to keep the path lights after the testing has been completed, but these are my honest opinions. Govee does not get to review this video before I upload the video to YouTube. So with that said, originally I have been looking for smart path lights for my front yard. The closest thing that I could personally find is the Philip Hughes version, but the price at the time is a bit expensive per light. So I am very blessed that Govee did provide me the smart path lights for testing. For the location, I plan to put these lights in my front flower bed. To give a bit of insight of my current setup I have in my front yard, I currently have two Govee light strips on the eaves of the home. I have a Bluetooth floodlight and I have a Govee neon rope light in the front of my flower bed. That one is wrapped on the tree. So check out my reviews of the Govee light strips. I also have a 1-year review video of the light strip on the eve of the home out too. I will also have a review of the Govee neon rope light coming out and the Govee floodlight coming out very soon for you. So back to the path lights, there is an area between my floodlights and the neon rope light that I would like to have illuminated there in the garden bed. I do think the product will get the job done as far as illuminating that area there. My expectations of the lights before I install them is that they will provide a good accent lighting, but I don't think these lights will be that bright. I'm not expecting them to be that bright, which is cool though, because I have other lights nearby, but I hope that these lights will complement the lighting that I do have currently set up. So here's everything that you get in the box. You're going to get 4 LED path lights. It's going to come with the power cable and also 4 ground stakes. And here's also some of the specs for each item. The cord length, the power cord length is 42 feet and 12.8 meters. That's including the power cable. This is RGB IC technology, but it can also do warm white, so RGB WW. Then the color temperatures are 2200 Kelvin and 6500 Kelvin there. And then the lights are meant for outdoors, so they are waterproof. And here's the exact ratings. So the adapter is IP times 4, controller box is IPX5, and your path lights itself is IP65. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get these smart path lights installed. We're going to open up your Govee app, click the plus sign. On the top right hand corner, hit the Bluetooth button there. Okay, so it shows the smart path lighting right there. Click on there. Let me press the button. I'll change that to front path lights. Okay, now it's going to do your Wi-Fi settings. Okay. All right, that's a pretty cool graphic right there. It's trying to connect to the lights. Solid. All right, so now we have the lights installed. Then you can see the different options. There are effects labs, timer, brightness. So you have your different scene modes. Then what's pretty cool, you can go ahead and change the individual lights to a different color. My first reaction to the lights when I installed the smart path lights and demoed them inside is that the lights are very bright and the colors are vivid. The lights were brighter than what I expected them to be, at least indoors, but I guess we'll see how bright the lights are outside. That is where I'm going to install them at for my setup. The app installation is simple. It's pretty much just like all the Govee products. The features on the apps are also easy to use. My initial outdoor reaction is, on place outside, the lights are doing better than what my initial expectations were. I was very surprised at how bright the lights are. With my light strips and the rope lights off, the smart path lights illuminate a good amount of area, and the colors are again very vivid. And as of now, the smart path lights are a great addition to my outdoor lighting. So my final thoughts are, I have installed the lights for a month now. So as I record this final part of the video, it's been about a month of having the lights installed. I will start with the bad and then finish with the good. So here are my cons. I will say that there are not many things I do not like about these smart path lights, but the biggest issue that I currently have is I'm having issues with the connectivity of the lights. The lights are Bluetooth and Wi-Fi enabled. I have lost connection with these lights about 3 times in 1 month. I have the lights set on a schedule to turn on and off. There have been times where the lights did not turn on, or sometimes not turn off. When this happens, I try to turn them off using the Amazon voice assistant or using the Govee app. Neither of these options will connect the lights. When this happens, I lose connection to the lights and I manually disconnect and reconnect them together. All 3 times the lights would regain connection after manually disconnecting and then reconnecting the lights. I will say these lights are still in testing phase, so hopefully the lights will come out of this issue fixed. And then my next con is it's a very small issue and most likely a user error. During installation, one of the stakes that was provided with the lights broke. Now, I will say this, keep in mind, I do live in Texas. So over here in our garden beds, they love to use this hard and heavy red dirt. Even though I have amended my garden bed to like a better, softer soil, there are still some parts of the garden bed where it's still like that tough red dirt. So I would suggest that if you're in a similar situation as me, try to take your time and make sure the spot that you're installing the stake in is not like a tough and hard area. But honestly, those are just my 2 cons that I do have for the smart path lights. So here are my pros. We'll start with the installation. Yes, I did just mention that I did break my stake. That is most likely due to me moving too quickly and my lovely red dirt being too tough. Overall, the installation is simple and quick. You will need to connect the lights via the Govee cord connections, connect the stakes to the lights, and then place the lights in the desired area. Then the lights are ready to go, but you also will need to set them up in the Govee app as shown in the video earlier. Another pro is how the lights perform. Again, the lights are brighter than what I expected to be outside, and the color on them is great. Hopefully the B-roll footage gives you a good idea of how much area the lights are illuminated. The smart path lights are set to 100% when you see the B-roll footage. I will also say the app is another pro. I'm very familiar with the Govee app with my other products that I have installed. This product is no different. You can use a smart assistant to control the lights, or you can use the app to control it. On the app, you have the option to change the color of the smart path lights. You can use scenes provided by Govee, or you can create your own Govee scenes. So my final thoughts are, I'm very grateful to be the tester of the lights. The lights exceeded my expectations. I am glad I got to add these lights to my Govee ecosystem. I would recommend the lights. We just need to see what the final price will be for the smart path lights. This product is in the testing phase, so the price is unknown for now. And I'm also very curious to see how the lights will hold up for the long term. As always, thanks for watching the video. Feel free to leave a comment down below. I tried to answer all the comments. Feel free to like, subscribe. I'm currently working on a review for the Govee rope light that is installed outside, and I'm recently picked up the Govee floodlights, and we'll have a review for those too.